Hey guys, what's up? Josh here. Today we're going to be going over the newest bow model from St. Patrick Lake Longbows, the Mushin Stick. Now the Mushin Stick is an ASL, American Semi-Longbow, also referred to as a hill style bow. This is the sibling to the American Stick and the Northern Stick. Now the difference between this bow is it's a backset ASL. So that means that the limb tips take set away from the archer towards the back of the bow when unstrung, versus a string follow that whenever it's unbraced, it actually takes set towards the archer, towards the belly of the bow. Alright, so you can see there's clear difference between those two. So a backset, obviously you're going to get better speeds and overall cast. Couple things about this bow. They do come standard with an Osage riser and your color choosing of glass. So there's like red, white, green, brown, caramel, gray, there's a list of them. Or you can upgrade the limb veneers with clear glass and also change the riser material to your liking. Once again, all that information is broke down for you on stpatricklakelongbows.com. Now, a couple other things. Once again, they do, before I get too far, they come in a 66-inch model and a 68-inch model. Now, the 66-inch model can be drawn to a 31-inch draw before you start to get that back wall stack. And the 68-inch model can be drawn to 32 inches before you start to fill that stack. Now, that is very, very, very impressive in ASLs. I just want to throw that out. So even if you're a 30-inch draw, you can shoot either model. That's very, very impressive. There's a couple upgrades also that you can get. You can get a carbon weave, which I did end up getting on this bow. Now with the carbon weave, that's going to add a couple things. Number one, it's going to give you better speeds, which is going to ultimately give you better cast. Now something that I learned about carbon weave, it actually reduces vibrations. I actually learned that from Eric, and it makes sense. I've shot this enough that I'm like, okay, I can see that. So I'm actually really happy that I got it. Now, the carbon weave is only allowed in 66-inch models, and I know you guys are going to ask because this is a 68-inch model. This is a rare unicorn. I got super lucky that he was actually able to pair two pieces of carbon just barely to make it into a 68-inch bow. This is not something he offers. Once again, this was just by the grace of God that I got this. So very excited about that. So the carbon weave does only come in a 66-inch model. I just want to make that clear. You can also get a G10 upgrade. Now, a couple things with that G10. Number one, it's going to add overall stability and mass. So after the shot, the bow arm is going to be less prone to going left, right. Same thing when you're drawing and getting up on your target. It just gives you so much more stability, and it feels really good in the hand. With that, you can also get a takedown system. I do not have a takedown system in this, the Yukon takedown system. It actually is a bow bolt that is directly in the middle of that bow, and that also, I think, adds a little bit even more mass. And obviously, you get to have it in the takedown. So that was really nice. The third thing is obviously cut to center. So that's going to give you way more of a tunability. Like you can shoot different spines. Like most ASLs, they're really particular on what type of spine they use during your tuning process. Now with a more open window, you have a little bit more range to play with, which is very, very beautiful. Let's see here. This bow in particular, I did end up ordering it with the G10, the carbon weave, and I actually got mixed cores. Now, here's another thing that he offers. When I say mixed cores, there's bamboo and yew. So the bamboo is going to give you an overall better cast, pretty much. It's going to have a little bit more zing to it. Now, with the yew has more of a softer feel, a softer draw. So the beauty of the mixing cores is you get the best of both worlds because he's able to use the yew in the tapers of the bow. So you're really getting the overall best feel for a bow with mixed cores. That's just my opinion. So don't kill me, guys. Or you can just go straight bow. Either one. They're both fantastic. So there's that. I do have the mixed cores. I also got the locator grip. Now, they do come standard with a straight grip, or you can pay to upgrade to a disc grip or locator grip. I've shot Paul McHarg's locator grip, and I didn't have enough time with it to be able to really tell you guys how I felt. So I felt that that I needed to get a locator grip so I could spend a little bit of time with it and give you guys my honest opinion on how I feel about it. So after we go outside, we'll take some shots, and we'll just kind of have fun outside. And then whenever we're done, we'll wrap it up. I'll kind of give you my honest opinion on it, and we'll just go from there. I feel like I'm leaving something out, but if I am, we'll go ahead and pick it up on in the last part there. So, guys, let's go outside. Let's take some shots. Let's have some fun. And we'll come back in. All right, guys. Went ahead, came outside. This is new. You guys probably haven't seen this yet. Went ahead and built myself a range, and we got a hay bale over there. Now, here's the thing. I'm going to be shooting the hay bale today. I've been training for something. Not really going to get into what it was or what it is yet. But hopefully I can drop some videos on that. It is very hot today. It's like 90 something at 9 a.m. and it feels like 95. So it's going to be pretty hot. So we're not going to spend a lot of time out here. Took a handful of shots and I'm already drenched in sweat. So we're going to be shooting from 5 meters all the way back to 40 meters. What we get is what we get. I am going to be shooting a quiver on. This is a gunshot archery quiver. This is 4 arrow. It's a +1, shooting a TTT string, D97 with Dyna Puffs. And I am shooting Port Orford cedar. This is 56 to 58 pound spine. They are finished weight 520 to 524, I believe. I'll get that for sure, but I do believe that's it. So let's go ahead and jump right in it. We'll start at 5 and we'll start working our way back. I don't want to be out here no more than what I got to be. So I'm going to try to get all different angles for you guys. Hopefully the sun doesn't play too bad of a factor. If it does, hopefully it's just in the first few shots. So let's get at it. All right, 5 meters. We're just going for the dead center of that hay bale. Bow arm dropped on that one to get it there. So this is where it's going to be interesting because I'm trying to hurry up. I want to get you guys some good video footage from all different angles. I also don't want to be in this heat, so it's almost a mixture of hurry up and make it count. That one was a good shot. Alrighty here. Let's do 15 from this side. Once again, hopefully we can get a few different angles for you guys. Once again, bear with me on this. I'm not a great videographer. Alright, 15 meters. Good shot. All right. Let's get you 20. Once again, just trying to get all different angles for you guys. Boy, it's hot. Glad to finally be in the shade. Okay. I'm not really sure exactly where all my gaps are. I shot up to 20 meters before we started. It's going to be interesting to see what 25 to 40 will do. Good shot. All right, let's get 25. All right. 30, 35, and 40. This is where it can start getting a little squirrely. Okay, that gap was nice. Let's do 35 and 40, and we'll call it good. Boy, that's a poke. All right, let's make a good shot. Good shot. All right, last one. Let's get this 40 meter shot. Call it good. I have no idea what my gap is on this, so get you a front time view. Actually, no, we'll do it this way. Let's see if we can get arrow fly in there. And the sun's going to be playing a factor. So 40 meters is right there. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is a poke. That's a pretty far shot. All right, 40 meters. Let's call it good. All right. Whatever happens, happens. Just to the left. All right, I'm gonna shoot one more because I feel like I can put it in there. Just to the right. Okay. Elevation was perfect. Left and right needed some work, but that's all right. I don't ever plan on shooting an ASL that far. Still kind of fun to do. All I did was just found a leaf kind of hanging up there and just kind of shot off at it. I'm not upset with that. Okay. So, let's see if I can get these. Let's see. Put that up. Okay, so that was my first 40, my second 40. So it did get squirrely, but that's okay. All right, let's go ahead, pull these out. Let's go inside, do a final thought. I got a couple things that I'd like to say, but about the bow, other than that, let's just get in there and get it done. See you guys in a second. All right, guys, we're back inside, and I could not be happier. It was getting pretty miserable out there. So, a couple things. Number one, you guys are asking about the locator. What are my thoughts? I've shot it enough that I can tell you this. For somebody that's normal, this could be very deadly, very accurate. For me, not so much, and I'll explain why. For me, I'm a weird duck, right? I have a lot of finger pressure on my lower middle ring finger. So whenever you're actually coming to put your grip in with that webbing coming up to where that locator ending is, if you're putting a little bit of finger pressure on top, or putting most of your finger pressure on top, it's fine. The moment that you put the more finger pressure on the bottom, it creates a pocket between the top. See that? So for somebody like me that puts a lot of finger pressure on the bottom, it's not very consistent every single time, and that's okay. I mean, to each their own, but I've tried to get more finger pressure on top and the whole 9 yards, and it's just never going to work for me. I'm too far gone. So something like the dish grip, there's more of a bulbous, rounded feel, and it works really, really well for me. For one, I'm already gripping really low on it. So, and it's pretty much the same look all throughout the entire dish. Now with the locator, you can see, maybe, it's a little bit wider up at the top where most of your pressure is supposed to be. Once again, I'm a weird duck. It gets a little bit thinner the lower down you go. So, for me, I've just always been a dish guy, hashtag dish for life, right? So, I'm still really partial to the dish grip. So, with all that being said, I will say this about the Mushin. Number one, I'm already very biased to St. Patrick Lake Longbows, but this is by far the most accurate ASL I've ever shot out of his lineup. Obviously, I have all the features on it. It's fast. It's so freaking accurate. Even with, you know, my inconsistency with my finger pressure and going around, I was still able to really execute great shots. And the feel of the bow, it was quiet. It was just deadly. That's how I would describe the Mushin, as deadly. We've got a winner here. It's a really good bow. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for coming along with me. It's about hunting season. We got a couple weeks until bow season, so here in Missouri. So if you guys are out, man, I wish you guys the best of luck. As always, I wish you the best of luck for the remaining 2023 year and good fortunes for 2024. So until next time, guys, take it easy.